Hi, my name is Sean Wright, and I'm going to do a quick unboxing of a Canon R400 and then show you some footage from the camera. Right now, this video is just being recorded with an iPhone 5. I do have an external Rode mic and a little light over here for LED light to kind of make things look better. So this is my first unboxing video. I am a portrait professional, been doing that. I've had a studio here now 25 years. I still love what I do for a living, and I just thought I kind of wanted to try out video, fascinated by the medium. There's a whole another set of skills you gotta learn about audio. I understand lighting already. I have lenses. I have the Canon 5D Mark III as well as the 7D. So I've got some gear, but learning to edit all that stuff together, get the audio right is a whole nother trick. I find there's some limitations with the Canon 5D Mark III and the 7D. The way they keep up with audio to be able to grab stuff on the fly. Certainly limits on focus. It's more like a film where you're just capturing a little bit. But this camera, the Canon R400, got a lot of cool specs. It's a 60p, which the $2,000 cameras don't even have. That's the prosumer types. It does have an external mic, which is a big plus for me. And what's great is it's 300 bucks. So we're going to unbox it. I'll make that brief and to the point, and then we'll get into some footage with the camera, and I'll tell you what I think. Okay? Thanks. Okay, so it's in the Amazon box right now. I do find that some of these videos on unboxing can be just so long. I'm going to try to make this quick and to the point. Obviously, you know there's a camera in the box. You know certain amount of things. Wow, I'm always fascinated by the size, though. You know, I knew this thing would be small. But I guess I'm surprised that the box is that small. It's got to be really small in there. Let's take a look. So yeah, get your registration card, some software. I'm a Mac boy, so I don't use the PC software that's in there. I don't know if there's Mac stuff with it. Instructions. Let's get this out. Okay, here we've got charger. Easy deal. And oh my goodness, is that the battery? Wow, that's the battery. Here, I'm going to put this here, water bottle, so you get a scale of how big things are. Here's a stapler. How that doesn't come in a box, but hey, it gives you some feel. Look at how that thing is. That's tiny. So wow, that is really tiny. Again, that's a stapler. Here's a mouse. Look, it's just like not much bigger than this little Logitech mouse. That gives you some feel. Okay, so pretty cool. Got a little tag around it. Let's take that off. But let's get to busy doing some footage and give a little review of what I think of it. I am excited that it does 60p, some other things. So there it is. Undo that. Wow, small. It's going to be cool, I think. Though it's amazing what this thing does. For the price, 300 bucks. That's amazing. Don't worry about that. But anyway, you need a camera to charge it, so that's interesting. You probably want to get extra batteries. It does say it's an intelligent lithium-ion. That means it'll give you a pretty accurate reading, and they last for a good while. We'll see. But anyway, 5 minutes worth of charge is all you get when it comes out of the box. Okay, so some thoughts. The Canon R400. You hear that noise? It makes that when you open that. Things I've also noticed, I like the screen goes all the way around if I wanted to hand hold like this or something. The touch screen for the menus are up in here, work really well. They're easy to follow, and the touch is actually pretty sensitive, like my iPhone is. Some I know touch, from what I've read, some of them don't touch as well as others, aren't as easy to use. I like that it's got an internal mic that I can put a mic on, so I'm going to probably put a little, you know, some type of brace or something that'll hold a mic up here for better mic. I got a Rode mic. That's what's being recorded with on the iPhone right now. Battery didn't, you know, take too long to charge. It seemed to work pretty well. You know, I'm probably going to hold it like, you know, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to try to hold it down here probably more when I'm doing footage. I think that would work really well for that. I don't see myself doing this a whole lot because your arm gets unsteady, but the image stabilization seems to be working well. I like that the battery has an exact amount of minutes that I have left. I have like 4 hours and 7 minutes, it says, on my 32 gig card. Again, I'm a real fan of buying this one and not needing to waste the money on the hard drives, the internal hard drives. I don't see any advantage there when compact flash cards, or excuse me, when SD cards are so cheap. This battery to come off, though, you do have to push it down and pull it out to get it out. So if you had, earlier when I tried it on a tripod, I had to take it off in order to get the battery in and off. Maybe you could arrange your quick release where you wouldn't have to do that. So let's go out here, let's test it with the audio, and let's just look at the footage as I walk with it, and let's see if it's fairly stable. It seems to be doing all right. Alright, here we are out here outside. I don't know what kind of windage we're getting. It is a little windy out here. It's probably some wind for sure. Just that. Here's my studio, looking up at the sky, getting a feel for the change between the range between the shadows and the highlights. What does that do? How quickly does it adjust? Now I'm going into the shadows. There's my son, the football team. So now I'll just pan. I believe we're at the 17 megabytes per second, which is the lower quality. There's 2 steps above this. This is, I guess, the medium quality. Let's look at the zoom, see how well that does. Alright, I've put it into my thing here. I like that the zoom, I noticed, was a little on the slow side if I want it to be, or fast. Wow, look at how close I'm getting on that. So that's pretty cool. Let's go real slow with it. Let's go up towards that. Oh, I'm going too fast. I'm gonna get used to it, but you can make it go slower if you want. Wow, that's really zoomed in there. I can hardly hold it steady. I am hand holding all this footage. So I'm probably picking up some wind. Let's go try the mic settings, see how that is. Okay, so now I've got it set up on a tripod. I'm going to test out some lighting, test out some audio, see how this goes. Right now I've still got that LED over there hooked in. It's a CN160. I don't know, I couldn't believe the price I found on Amazon. It's got a diffuser panel on it right now. I'm just going to tune it down, see how that works. Now let's keep going. Let's go all the way off. So there's on and there's off. It shows you how quickly it reacts. Now I've got a couple of window lights over here. It's afternoon, and we've got a couple of lights coming up above to give you a feel for things. Now let's test the audio. I'm going to plug in this Rode mic. It's just a little small jack. Let's see how that works. Okay, great. What's cool is it's actually giving me an audio feedback. I've got the LED turned around, so I'm probably not looking at the camera. I keep looking at that. But when I look here, I've got a little thing, and it's showing me, like, if I talk real loud, yeah, it kind of goes to the red and all that. So that's kind of interesting. So I think that's great. I didn't expect that. Now let's change the Rode setting just to see here. Right now I've got it. Yeah, I had it at 0. Let's go at -10. Let's see how that sounds. How does that sound? Does that sound okay? ABC 1 2 3 testing. Okay, so now let's go with the +20. Let me switch that. And this is +20 ABC 1 2 3. So hope that's looking good. It gives a little something. I don't know if it helps anybody or not, but I'm thinking it might. I'm gonna go out and now try to do some footage at a different 30p and 60p and different quality settings. Okay.
I've been 30p MP4 at 17 megabytes per second. I'm now going to change that. I'm just down here doing some traffic on something so that you can get a feel for some motion. Something that's moving in case you wanted to freeze your action of your kid or something like that. Okay, so now we're at 60p on the MP4. and I believe this is running at the highest 35 megabytes per second. Try to give you a feel for some traffic here, some movement. I don't know if that's real fast, but it gives you something to look at. And I am zoomed in a bit here. Let's zoom out. That's where I've been zoomed in, about like that. And I am hand holding this. I'm holding it against my chest on my rig.
And again, I think the low light's pretty darn good for as dim as it is in there. Here I'm just going to do a little stabilization work. Let's see how this works here too as I walk with it. Again, I'm holding my little rig thing that I came up with, but it seems to be working rather well. So okay, so no doubt about it, I like the camera. It's I'm obviously biased because I just bought the thing. I had a good feeling about it, so perhaps I'm just fulfilling my own prophecy here. I don't know, but I'm not being scientific about this. I'm certainly not trying to do real technical stuff. I just kind of testing and seeing how we get it. I figure it's there's no reviews on it right now, and I may stick one up there and help somebody. So did this mainly for myself, so no need to critique my review. It's just out there for people that it might help somebody. Okay, wish you the best, and if you get one, good luck with everything. Thanks.